Bittersweet is a song, like most of these songs on this project, that has been around a long time. It started with a riff. If you talk to lots of guitar players, singer-songwriters, and even composers, a lot of songs start with just a little idea, a lick, a riff, a snippet, a melody, and this song is that way. It was this little bluesy riff that I had done through the years, and so I took it and I developed variations on a theme. So it's really a simple tune, just starting with a little ditty around a tonal center in G. Then it changes up with different tempos and different feels as it moves through each part. And then there's a fourth part, kind of an epilogue, that is a little refrain at the end that brings the song back around to its beginning riff, just in a slower tempo, and wraps it all up. I'd always thought how cool it would be if I could do it as a duet with some great guitar player. And so I had an opportunity to work with the legend Phil Keaggy. And he's got the Grammy nominations and the Dove Awards and all that. And he's really a guitar hero to a whole generation. I remember he got this song, and I get a call, and I get this call, and he's like, "Oh, Holt, hey dude, great song, I love the piece, but man, it's like 7 minutes long."
It's the funniest thing. The song is like, it's like a Hey Jude to me. Not that it's like a pop song or that sort of thing, but in length it's over 7 minutes, like Hey Jude is. And the thing is, after it was done, I wanted to hear it again. When I played the piece Bittersweet, when I got my mix done, I played it for my wife Bernadette, and she thought it was remarkable how joined we were. You know, she made a comment, "Sound really tight."
So I sent this to Tony with just an acoustic guitar part. I said, you know, there may be bass, there may be this, maybe that, but you got to do a part. So I didn't exactly give him much to work with except the concept. But you know, he's the consummate player. The fact of the matter is, there's a very limited sonic space within which he has to work, and you can't overplay, you can't underplay, and he's just the guy to do it because he's so good. And so you hear him throughout the piece maintaining that perfect balance between me doing my thing, Phil doing his thing, and then later I added the bass player. And so Tony's part just comes out beautifully, and you can see some of him in the video having fun with that.
For this song though, it is so orchestrated, and there's a lot of time changes, time signature changes. It's not all 4/4, it's a couple odd bars. But that's part of the propelling it and keeping it smooth. But there are some little holes where the guitars died down, and it's like one, because it's a suite, so it's like in 3 sections. So in between each section, it's where I'll put a little drum fill or a little cymbal thing to kind of sparkle it up a little bit. But for the most part, it's sort of like, stay out of the way. It's that, you know, down, down, but down, 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 but it's got a lot of that kind of movement in it. So my job is to just kind of just keep that thing just kind of moving, and keep you like a bob in your head. Just bob your head. You know, I'm the head bobber guy. I'm supposed to make you tap your foot and bob your head. That's what and it's really important in this song that it be solid, because they're kind of going all over the place on their little adventures.
And then as far as bass, I have this great friend and guy that I have incredible chemistry with, a guy named Jerry Livingston. And Jerry is also, he's played with icons in the music industry. So it ended up as drums, bass, guitar, a really cool ensemble, and again, hopefully people will enjoy it. 3 of the 4 albums that I've done have instrumental pieces on them. Sometimes actually generally it's kind of unusual to have singer-songwriter, guitar player albums in the middle of most of the songs having lyrics to suddenly have an instrumental. There's a lot of reasons for that. First off, as a guitar player, you're always hearing guitar solos. It's the curse of being a guitar player. So you want to express those, and you want to create melodies. So I've always had screaming guitar solos with other great backup musicians on my albums. And this time I want to do an acoustic piece like that, and to do it with one of the great instrumentalists of our time in terms of the guitar, and that's Phil Keaggy. And on this album, these songs, I get to do 3 pieces with Phil. So all you Phil fans out there, there's 3 Phil things on here.
I like the way Holt expresses himself and locks it right in, and it's really a wonderful piece. So I listen to it and I go, I think I can fit into this, you know. And so, and I was up for the challenge, and I really liked his guitar playing. I thought it was good. I thought he had a very good. I thought he has a very good, interesting picking style. You know, he gets good triplets out of his right hand, and I think it's a mature piece of fun music, and I really enjoyed you know, noodling around it and locking in, trying my hand again at a little bit of a slide in the middle section. But I think it tells a story. I think the title of the piece, Bittersweet, which is clever. It sounds like a jig when it first comes in. You know, it's kind of very, very up. So I think it kind of gives me the impression of rambunctiousness. You know, going for it, living with abandon, and then you come into this bit, which sounds like. And it's got more of a blues feel. Go Holt!